Take a walk on the banks of the River Alyn from Bradley to Cley, what we call today the Caer Alyn project area, and you will see few glimpses of its former glory. The River Alyn was for millennia the lifeblood of local communities. Along its banks, peoples from many ages have lived, worked and died. From its birth in the hills of northeast Wales to its entry into the River Dee, the River Alyn has continually provided those communities with useful employment, transport, communications, food and defence. But the signs of these long ago activities are now silent and haunting. The area is now only a sleepy backwater, with only slight traces of previous human activity and occupation. Gone are the wheels that drove the mill machines, and many of the buildings that housed those machines. Gone also are the people that lived on the river's edge, those that built the barrows in the Caer Alyn hill fort, Watts Dyke and St Leonard's Chapel. If only the landscape could talk, what a tale it could tell. Well, if you look carefully at the landscape of Caer Alyn, it can. The Caer Alyn project started with just one test pit in 2002. Since then, it has gone from strength to strength. The success of the project is entirely due to its ever-ready, enthusiastic army of volunteers and to those organisations willing to give complete support to the aims of the project. The project regularly attracts people of different fields and ages, professionals and amateurs, old and young, but all equally dedicated to the recording, interpretation and preservation of the heritage of the Caer Alyn Peninsula. It is their efforts and work that you are about to see in the following film. The Caer Alyn Peninsula occupies an important strategic point on the border between England and Wales, situated some 4 kilometres north of Wrexham, near the village of Cley. It has always been a frontier landscape, and nowhere is this more obvious than in the construction of the late Iron Age hill fort of Bryn Alyn. Hill forts are categorised as late Iron Age, large defensive enclosures. Although their exact use remains a mystery, we hope that our research at the Caer Alyn project will help to shed some light on their use. Bryn Alyn Hill Fort is an impressive feature with its complex array of defensive banks and ditches, but it's only through modern technology that we are beginning to truly understand the constructive feat of this monument. A new form of technology, known as LiDAR, is now enabling us to see better the features in the landscape around us. LiDAR is an electronic aerial scan of the ground. It enables us to strip away the invasive tree cover and to see the landscape as it truly lies. With the advent of LiDAR, we can now see banks to the Caer Alyn hill fort that we previously had thought lost to time, and the full scale of the monument becomes apparent. As well as LiDAR survey, rescue excavations were carried out on the ramparts of the hill fort for their own preservation in 2007. In addition to this, the 2010 summer school at Caer Alyn provided us with important information about the southern enclosures of the hill fort, as well as providing tantalising glimpses of what survives beneath the soil. Another of the project's many aims is the search for the lost medieval chapel of St Leonard's. Although the earliest mention we have for St Leonard's Chapel is in 1254, it is possible the chapel had been in existence for many years before this time. St Leonard was a French saint, and only 4 churches in Wales were dedicated to him, and it is therefore most likely that his chapel was founded by the Normans during the period when they were in control of the area. There are many theories as to the exact location of the chapel of St Leonard, pointed to both by archaeological and historical sources, but to this day no exact trace of its location has been found. The search for St Leonard's, though, has resulted in many other interesting archaeological discoveries. One of these discoveries was that of a stone-lined chamber of possibly prehistoric origin, showing clear evidence of medieval and post-medieval use. As well as providing us with large numbers of medieval and post-medieval finds, the excavation also heralded the rare survival of features in wood and wattle and daub. Detailed recording on site, such as photography and drawing during excavation, have allowed us the ability to build up a picture of the use of this site during the medieval and post-medieval period. But at the Caer Alyn project, we're as keen to look to the future as we are to the past. With the formation of Caer, the Caer Alyn Project's own youth group, we hope to be able to use some of the things that we learn on this site to help influence the younger generation. As well as helping with the archaeology, the youngsters get to involve themselves in their own projects. By educating these local youngsters about the past of their area, we hope to give them a better future, and to instill in them the importance of understanding the past to the world that we live in.